This pool turned green for a very unusual reason, and it's also the reason part of this fence looks brand new. The homeowner had a pretty crazy and honestly frustrating experience that eventually led to them calling us out to get this pool cleaned up and restored. And honestly, it felt really good helping this customer out. So today we're draining this entire pool using only two pumps, sending the water out to the street and into the sewer system. And believe it or not, the whole thing only took about 45 minutes. But while we were working, the homeowner came outside and told us something pretty crazy. A few months ago, a car apparently lost control on the main road nearby and crashed through their fence and slammed into this green electrical box right here. She said if that box hadn't stopped the car, it would have gone straight into the pool. As we drained the water, we actually found a few pieces of the fence still sitting at the bottom of the pool. Crazy to think about the whole situation though. Sadly, she didn't have many details about the driver. I would have loved to hear more about that. But it does make you think about the risks of living next to a busy road. Have any of you ever experienced anything similar, maybe? Or have anything like this happen before? Let us know in the comments below. Now you can finally start to see the bottom of the pool. Look at all that mud, algae, and sludge that's been collecting down there. We're spraying everything toward the deep end of the pool, and we're going to shovel it here too in a second, where both of our two pumps can suck most of this out. This definitely makes the job a lot easier, just letting these things handle the bulk of this mess. And now it's time for the acid wash. We'll start around the steps, then work our way to the right to hit the walls of the shallow end first. We'll let the acid run down onto the floor and help loosen up a lot of the grime down there before we hit the floor last. Some of the stains in this pool were really stubborn and didn't really want to come off easily. So for those tougher spots, we'll come back around later with a second layer of acid. That extra treatment usually removes most of the remaining staining and really brings the surface back to life. We've recently seen an explosion of views and new subscribers on the channel, and we just wanted to say thank you so much and welcome to everybody who's joined us. We're really glad you're enjoying the content and following along with these pool cleanup and transformations. The support has honestly been incredible. We'll keep uploading and doing our best to improve with every video, and we've got a lot more coming, and we're excited to have you all here with us. At this point, we've used about 15 bottles of acid on this pool. Once the bottles are empty, we partially fill them up with water before loading them back up to take to our shop to dispose of. And we do bring a lot of equipment and material into these people's backyards. But we also make sure everything is cleaned up before we leave, leaving the area just as clean or cleaner than we found it is always important to us. And here's the finished result. The plaster looks so much better than before, and most of the staining is completely gone. Once the pool is filled back up and the chemicals are properly balanced, a lot of the remaining light staining should continue to lift out as well. This transformation turned out incredibly satisfying, and I'm glad you stuck around to watch the whole process with me. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give us a like and a subscribe to the channel for more pool cleanups and restorations. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Hey, did you put that big yellow cord in the back of my toolbox?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I just said maybe I couldn't get in there because